Why no honey mustard?
Yo, we back 2021. Nothing but discussion.
Bang, yeah, you see
Eat a
it,
burger with
baby.
no honey mustard.
I know
You
y'all
see
miss us,
it.
man. We've been going since how long? What, Christmas?
Last year.
We giving y'all your late New Year gift. What's this called? Oh, real quick. I saw this tweet earlier today, right? Y'all saw the little Pooh Shiesty jump? And it was like, Durk was like, Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog. Before you know, really shiesty.
Yep.
Alright. Lil Durk might be a snake.
Maybe no.
That's his second. You didn't see that? And it was like Pooh Shiesty face was like, huh?
Oh yeah. I did see that. Yeah.
So like, this is the second time I heard Lil Durk say a line that low key like, Lil Durk might be a snake. On the jump, you know, I fell out to my knee when the love that jump.
Yeah.
But on that same jump, he said, I can't go like Mitch in the hallway. I'd rather go like Rico, stick him all the way.
Damn. If I'm his man, I'm like, yo.
Real live, like, yo, if you his man, if you Lil Durk man,
What are you talking about?
Like he might be like, I fell down to my knees. Like, yeah, I remember that. Durk, you fell down to your knees. And he like, I can't go like Mitch in the hallway. So he rather sneak his man's out, man.
That's really wild.
That is wild. I feel, if we catch a third one, then he's officially a snake, bro. He give us 3 snake bars. He's a snake. He's slimy super snake. All right.
Slimy supers.
All right. I got y'all saw that the Twitter video when Shorty, what's it called?
Shorty gave what is that called? What kind of lap dance is that called?
I don't even know if it was a lap dance. It was a
The
salt.
barbaric joint, cause that
Barbaric.
No. It's like a Brazilian lap dance. It's called like a Brazilian lap dance, and she had this like where they get like their legs, and then like she be like making.
Wait, it's supposed to happen?
Yeah, it's like a thing. It's an actual thing.
Just a little
But I ain't
Jamaican
never seen it look like that though.
The Jamaican party.
I've seen that, but I've never seen it like that.
Have
Have you seen it like that though? Like she ripped his jaws out. Like
It started smacking his ass hard as shit.
Hey, what's this called?
Bro lost his balance.
I'm not gonna input the jump on the video, so y'all gotta hold on. If y'all want to see the video, it's on Twitter. I'll find the ad later. But what's it called?
He trying to do it. He trying to be slick with it.
What?
He said, I'm gonna try to put the video up real quick for y'all.
No, I was saying I might. What's he talking about? Wait. No, I might have showed the video, but I was gonna give them the Twitter app. They want to see the video, but my phone's tripping. What's this called, bruh? She started off. He was on the ground. Then she did the neck roller 3000. Broke that man's neck 3 times. Cat. I was like, yo, that boy in danger. He got up and he was smiling. then she hit him with the patty flipped that boy like he was a burger on the bun. And then she got on his back, climbed on that boy, and then like put his jaws out. Like, yo, what is the first time I stood out the video, I kept watching it because somebody else was watching it. And so like I was like, yo, this is crazy. Ripped his jaws, bruh. Ripped his jaws.
Ass out.
Ate his ass.
Cheeks was ass. She
licked
licked
his
his butt. She licked his butt and that was dirty as fuck.
You see his hand, he's trying to
That
stop
nigga
her.
damn near got raped.
No, listen. If you watch the video,
He got sexually
he
assaulted.
tried to stop her. He was like this. His hand was like this. His hand was ah. It's bro. This shorty, wait, listen.
Shouldn't be funny though.
Listen.
That nigga weak as hell for that. I
Wait,
can't lie.
no, wait.
No, like
No,
she was kind of big, but she.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, I would have did a smooth push up.
No, wait, you gotta think about it.
Been flying.
Shorty was on his back. I really
bro.
think he did not want that.
No, man. He could have easily got up.
Super strong push up and she would have went flying.
She could have easily.
You think
got
so,
up.
bro? Listen,
He was enjoying
Shorty
the
was on his back,
show.
like all her body,
my
all
God.
fours on his back. You think y'all can push Shorty up like that, off rip? Like, like
Yes, if I'm
If you
getting
mad enough, you told me if you
I
not.
don't think he was mad enough.
Yeah,
I
man,
think
he liked it. Yeah,
no,
he
he
liked-
didn't. No,
he
I'm saying why.
liked- no, he
Because he was
liked
like this. He put his hand
Yeah,
up,
I saw
and then she
that.
moved his hand up.
He could have easily got up, bro. He had the strength to do all that. He could.
Maybe he was like, maybe he won't hurt Shorty. That's what it was.
like if it's
Yo, wait,
if
that
it's
wasn't
to
the
the point when she's posting up my underwear first. That's what I'm doing. But I'm like, yo, whoa.
No, wait.
First of all,
I'm gonna tell you the point. I'm not even gonna be down to Shorty falling my neck
yeah.
off the ground.
She was alligator wrestling with that man.
She hit him with the death roll. Listen. What's this called? Then that's not even the last part. She pulls him up and yanks him by the coat and makes him walk.
that nigga just walked away with shame. Did the walk of shame
Okay, wait,
of
listen. I
everybody.
gotta ask y'all a question.
in the club.
If that's your man, so you're watching this happen to him, what do? Like, let's say
like,
we
bro,
go
I'm
out
sorry you
and
had to go
Biz
through
on the
that, bro.
ground getting neck rolled.
Whoa! Why I gotta be me first of all? It's always me. It's always me.
Biscuit.
It's always me. I would never get neck rolled.
Wait, okay, let's say, and then like, let's say she ripped bitch drawers, yo. But like, what point are you trying to stop this? Like, you gotta fight.
No,
because she's clearly fighting bitch. She's clearly
First of all,
fighting.
once she get the rolling and shit, I might have to start swinging. It's not even
No. Right when I see Biscuit getting rolled, I'll be scared. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna jump in right then because I'm gonna think she fighting him. I realize I'm gonna think she know Biz, and Biz said something to her, and she got problems with him.
Oh god.
Oh man, that was funny.
Oh god.
Woo.
I'm sorry.
All right, wait. Okay, so at the point when Biz gets up and she's dragging Biz. Alright. Why is this sitting there like that? Yo, why you sitting there? No,
Because
listen.
every situation has always been.
Alright, let's put me or Matt in this
That's some
situation.
hoes.
Who we put Matt and me? What point do you
Fuck you, I don't give a fuck about this situation no more. I don't give a fuck about this shit no more, nigga. We can go to the next topic. Shit.
Alright, whatever.
Nigga said, okay, let me do my turn. Let me make you feel better.
Yeah, I was because you said, bro.
My turn.
Yeah, what happened to me?
Okay, what if you
Alright, hold on.
Niggas already laughed in my face and shit.
What we supposed to do now? Oh, y'all want to talk about what's his name going to the Nets and messing up the league again?
Harden.
Y'all think it's gonna be like KD? Is that okay? I ask y'all a question. Is that move as much of a statement as when KD went to the Warriors?
No, not at all. I don't think so at all.
Why do you say no?
The Warriors were like a way better team than the Nets are right now.
Just started.
That's true. That's a good point. They were what? They had the best.
They were
record?
already like
Yeah,
established. They had already won a chip before.
Well, not
Without KD. They had already won a chip without KD, and then KD went. But the Nets haven't. They didn't.
So
I mean, but you could already tell that they're gonna go like all the way for real.
you think they beat LeBron?
I don't know about going all the way like that. But I know they're going to the finals because Giannis ain't doing shit in the playoff. KD and Kyrie already got that experience, so they probably that's just gonna be a breeze for them. But they could do that bust shit with. I mean, actually no, they got Harden now, so yeah, ain't no bust shit like Kawhi and them and Paul George. That was a bust.
Yeah.
So everyone expect them to go to the final, or at least make it to play in the
Talking
Lakers.
about Kawhi and
You
PG.
would expect them to go to what finals?
Like
all the way to the
Yeah,
finals.
like people were expecting them to go to the finals.
Oh.
They couldn't even get it to like the West Conference finals.
They
They got them. They had them beating LeBron for the longest.
And now nobody
They
even
did
talks
have
about him
them
like
beat
that.
LeBron.
Like people bring him every now and then. Last year that there was the talk, but now nobody ever talk. Like don't even talk about Kawhi and PG like that. They're not like running
Because
through
they
the
were a
headlines.
bust last season.
Yeah, I really do
Niggas
think.
playing ass.
I think Kawhi gonna leave. But back to James Harden. Like what last night he dropped 29? He had a triple.
That boy had a triple double.
He had 32.
He had 32.
He had
KD
32.
dropped-
KD had like 49 or 39 or some shit like
I
that.
think it was like 42 for KD. But that's his career high as a Nets now. Like that, they're just showing you that's without Kyrie. But somebody was saying,
Well, anytime KD scores a high points, that's going to be his career high as a net.
oh yeah.
He had 21 points. Oh, his career high 21 right now.
What's it called? But that's without Kyrie. Somebody was saying James Harden could play the point guard to give like Kyrie and Kevin more room to do what they want.
You know what I was thinking?
Well, yeah. Well,
What?
They're always gonna be up. You feel me? Cause look, you know how like you see how when the Lakers play, they have AD and LeBron. And of course, they starting. But
then they sub him out and
they
shit.
take LeBron out.
Yeah,
and
and
still in
AD's
the game.
out, and then
they
like
can do that with like 3 different lineups.
That's what I
all
would.
3 of them can like have their own
have
lineup.
their own.
That shit.
It's real life like somebody wait. Look, it's like
crazy.
it's like they
That's
running their own
really
team.
OD.
Like when Kyrie's at Boston, KD like it's like all the you know what I'm saying. It's like the bum players and then them. It's like that every time when you rotate.
It's like they're the
They
coaches.
have some OC rotation.
They're like the player
suck.
coaches on the court right now.
I just wish they didn't have to give up so much. Like they gave up a lot. They gave up.
They don't give a fuck.
And the thing is, they're all ball handlers too, so they can run the offense. All 3 of them.
James Harden and KD
'Cause,
off
like,
the pick
AD
and roll is scary.
Because AD can't really like run the offense, but he can. You know, he's more dominant, so he gets the most attention. So he's kind of running the offense.
You said AD?
Yeah, Anthony Davis.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like when LeBron's not on the court.
Well, yeah.
You feel me? But like all 3 of them are ball handlers. They can run the offense, bro.
This is done in simple buckets.
That shit about to be crazy.
Yeah,
But I know. Did y'all see that game where KD and Kyrie missed the game winning shot like in the same possession?
Yeah,
Because that's what he get for talking bad about LeBron. That's what he get. His bum ass.
Well, I was mad. That's what he gets for that. Niggas waving his finger.
I laughed.
Try to disrespect LeBron.
You was tight about that? Was Kyrie not speaking facts when he said
That's
that?
disrespectful.
Was he not speaking facts?
Wait, what did he say?
I didn't say he was.
Bron
I'm
again?
asking.
What did he
I'm
say about
asking.
Bron?
Dang, we got the LeBron defender here. What's it called?
What did he say about Bron?
He was saying that he finally got somebody that can that game winning shot.
Oh yeah, and then LeBron said he was hurt about that. Yeah,
Disrespect.
Yeah, he did disrespect Bron. That boy got fined.
I think they was looking at the stats. LeBron has the most last minute shot. Huh?
Like I said, that boy got fined. And then the bat was like,
wait,
I thought he didn't hear me.
He got fined?
Yeah, he got fined. I thought Matt said. I thought Matt said. I thought I said some gay shit.
No, wait. What? I thought that's what I'm trying like fine. Like he got charged money.
Fined, yeah.
He had to pay something. Okay.
I thought Matt said that boy got fined.
Yeah, now I looked over and you said that just then. I was like, yo, what?
Because Matt chuckled. I was like, I don't want him to think I said that. So that's why I repeated it.
He said, that boy
like, no, I didn't.
You like his haircut?
Shut up. Look, here I go.
That boy got fined.
Alright, so what's it called? So what do y'all? So like y'all don't see? Dang, this is not fair for Giannis, man. Like,
Giannis ass.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not fair for him, bro, because he had like they be sizing Giannis throughout the regular season because he dominates whatever. But then he goes to playoffs and does nothing. But then he just signed a 5-year? What are you talking about?
Back to the joke on Biz show.
How's it the joke on... Wait, explain right now. How's it the joke on Biz show? What are you talking about?
Jokes on Biz today.
Biz.
You can't deny it. You can't deny it.
Biz, we used me as an example for the shirt club show because we was trying to think what we would... We think about how it was going to save you. Jokes on Biz show.
I know, and then you said... Biz said... He fine. You like his haircut?
No, he said he likes his haircut.
Tag me, fucking...
No, wait, you stopped the show to be like, he thought I was gonna say that he was fine. That's what you did.
I know. But
okay, so
somebody had to take the step from and said, Biz said, he fine. Oh, you like his haircut?
That's what he... Alright, what we talking about next, bro? Oh, wait, bro.
You didn't even get to... Oh, yeah, we did.
Get to what?
I'm about to say Harden, because we still talking about that.
That's what we started with.
I know, but I don't think we finished it, but it don't matter.
Oh, you got something that you want to say?
Damn, he's
like, that's how it sounds in the mic. It's going to sound like that.
My fault. All right, you got something else you want to say?
No.
That boy is passionate about Harden.
I was just saying. You
James
asked,
Harden's the great.
You asked when we was on, and I said it.
All right. What's it called? Next, we got Action Park. So what's it called? I found this little short video on this. It's like the wildest theme park ever, right? And it's this thing. It's from the 80s. They had this park that had mad slides, right? But then they had go-karts. But the people there, it was a bunch of teenagers that worked the place. They found out a way to make the go-kart go 50 miles per hour. So they put a tennis ball in a go-kart and it would make a go-kart go 50 miles per hour. And then you could race boats. And then you could slide down these hills or whatever. But the park was mad dangerous though. So it was mad lit, but mad people were dying. So the first person died was in the 1980. He was going down the hill. He slipped off, hit his head on the rock. Then the second person died, they died in the tidal pool. Third person, they all died in the tidal pool. Then the last, there was this pool, right? You were swinging to it, and the water was so cold that sometimes people would go into shock and forget how to swim. And then, so this one person went on the swing, went in the pool, and they went to cardiac arrest or froze, had to go to the hospital, later on died. So the park kept operating because they kept beating their lawsuits. So it operated up until 1996? And then it came back in 2016 and closed recently. It was live. It was you could just do anything you wanted. And they served alcohol to minors there too. But
yeah.
Then
because it was mostly teenagers that worked there.
Yeah. And then there was the only part this, it's not funny, but it's kind of funny to me because they just not care. They had this slide that had you go on a loop. And they said
loop water slide.
Yeah, that. That sounds like some cartoon stuff, don't it? Don't that sound like a cartoon, bro? They had you actually.
Was it a tube?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was closed. But what's this called? They said the test dummies would come out with their heads off, but they still let people get on. So little kids be getting in it, and they be coming out with nosebleeds, and their lips be busted up, and they be all messed up, and they got to run up until 2016. I just thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Niggas was legit dying and niggas was still going to that.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about it. Like I would go just for like certain things, like the go kart. Imagine racing go karts 50 miles per hour.
Kill yourself like the dude did.
No, he didn't. The dude died on it was like a hill. He had like a sled on the hill, and he flew off and hit his head on the rock.
Well, I was saying
no one
like
died from the go karts.
No, but the boat ones. Yeah, the boat ones. They had a bunch of snakes there, so people was like, "But it's in New Jersey, by the way." What was you saying?
Well, I was saying it was like the little like swing joint, like where you swung and then like you get into the water. Like Shorty like froze like and went to the like doctor like.
Yeah, she went to shock.
But like I wonder, it's like there had to be somebody who went before her, and they swing, and then this is so fun, splash in the water. They went out, got to the other side fine, and she think, it's safe, I'm good. She swing, she freeze. And she don't know what's about to happen because she just seen somebody else just go right in front of her and do it just fine. Like, that's really wild to me.
Hey, how sick would you be that was you?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bruh. Like,
yo, like you pass out, you forget how to, you don't like you can't swim, you go into shock. They gotta take you to the hospital. You wake up, they're like, yeah, you just froze in the water.
No, just think about the niggas that was complaining in line. Wishing the line was short. And then they started having, good they got it. That was God. Good they got it.
Oh, they had this another wild jump. They had a cliff. They had a 45-foot cliff and then like a 50-foot cliff that you could jump off of. But since there was a bunch of teenagers there, they couldn't regulate where people swam. So some people would swim in the landing area. So people would be like real life jumping off the cliff and
landing on people.
Oh
my God.
And one dude, there was to keep the water heated because this part was cold too. They would put like a heated tank in it, right? This one dude landed on the heated tank and got electrocuted and had cardiac arrest and died in the hospital. Like,
how did this many niggas die from this one amusement park and they didn't get closed down soon?
It's called Action Park.
Do you sign a waiver when you get in that joint?
I don't know, but like three people three people alone died in the tidal pool.
That's probably what it is. They probably signed a waiver before you even got in that joint.
Yeah, I mean that's wild. But I'm not gonna lie, if it was open today.
That sounds like that one short story that I read in English.
What?
It was about an amusement park. And it was like it wasn't like really an amusement park. It was from population control. That's what you figured out at the end.
Population control?
Yeah, it was like they would go to the amusement park. It was like the whole poem was like it was like happy, like I'm going to the amusement park and the bus, blah blah blah. And then like at the end it was talking about like people just dying, and it was like population control. That shit was great.
They just killing people to the park.
That was good.
Matt just opened up a conspiracy theory. It was Action Park, actually population control.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Dang.
Figured it out.
Matt always got his eye on it out. All right, what we moving on to? What y'all want to talk about next?
Where my phone at?
Oh, that boy Trump.
Oh, that boy Trump got impeached. That boy Trump got impeached twice, so now that boy cannot get reelected. Hey, that's crazy.
Wait, I don't think it went fully through.
Yeah.
Has it?
I think
no.
Fully through, yeah.
Ooh, so if that boy do get impeached twice, then he can't be reelected.
No, he got it. He technically did get impeached, but he's not gonna be removed. But yeah. Hopefully it go through. But what's it called? That boy said he told his boys to slide and at the Capitol, and they ran
really
up in there.
Ran amok. They really ran amok in there.
And then, bro, what's this called? Okay, I gotta say this real quick. What's her name? The lady that got shot in the neck.
Shot and killed.
But,
I forgot her name.
Listen, I wasn't geeking when she died, but the thing that I'm thinking about is the people that's like, it was two sides. Like, one, I'm not gonna geek because Shorty died, but what's this called? People that's saying, what are they saying? That she was shot and killed and blah blah blah. Like, people saying she was killed by a cop. She wasn't shot and killed by a cop. She was killed by Secret Service. Cause where she was, that was the last line of defense until they got to the politicians. So Secret Service had no choice. That's why he
didn't even want to do it. You can tell,
bro. Cause he aimed his gun before and then he shot it. So like, it was just like in real life was just like it was like a kid just doing like pushing the limit, and then just pop, and then like that's what happened. Like Shorty, they had the door barricaded up. They would still push it through. Like that was just.
That's such a crazy thing to get on camera, though.
Bro, yeah, that is wild. Yeah, for real.
It's such a traumatic event to get on camera. That's really wild.
The craziest part to me was that the police was like right there with him, right there with him right before Shorty got shot. And it's like if the police did their job, Shorty would never got shot. Like
right.
it was just a wild situation.
They were just letting them do whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
You saw the dude with the Viking dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that nigga with the colored shit.
He got arrested,
like,
right?
Yeah.
And his mom was like worried, and she won the news, and she said he has to eat only organic food.
Whoa.
Or he won't be okay. So she's trying to get the lawyer to fight for him to have organic food in jail.
And that boy
like she wants people to care.
Probably already ate some shit, and now he got the shitty shits.
Oh, he probably ate some stuff.
He probably ate a bite of some shit, and his diet did not agree because he been eating that organic shit his whole life.
I brought that up to think about how funny that was that she thought we should be compassionate to her about that. But the first thing he thought about was him eating that and how his stomach acted in jail. It's like his stomach ain't right. I know it. I know his stomach hurting right now.
She said he won't be okay, and I'm like, if he's already in jail, he probably already had ate that shit. Like, if they're fighting for this nigga to get organic food in jail, what the fuck?
That was wild. But nah, all of them getting arrested. You saw the one dude, the FBI was arresting him, and they was laughing it up. The FBI dude was arresting him, and they was telling jokes.
Oh, nah, I didn't see that one.
He was like walking to the car. He said some joke, and they're like, haha, yeah. It was real funny.
And the dude said it was like, this was like a date?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I did see that.
Enjoying themselves.
I did see that joint.
But I don't know.
They're just bold, bro.
But that's what I feel like. It just really shows you they know what white privilege is. Like, I don't believe them. They ever say they don't
see that one white lady?
What?
That was asking the president to pardon her joint?
Hey, with Trump, yo, I'm not gonna lie. If Trump was a real
Wait, what was that?
You see that video?
No.
But the lady was like asking Trump to like pardon her joint. Like, can you pardon my arrest?
I never thought about
that.
It
was like on new. It was on. Like, yeah, can you just pardon my arrest, Mr. President? Like, can you pardon my arrest? And then she said like some bullshit that was like reason why.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Come on, bro.
Wait. I gotta ask you a question.
And she was the one that was slicing too. You saw a bunch of videos of her on that joint. I'm like, chill.
Doing the most.
I never thought. Is there a limit to how many people Trump can pardon, like in a year?
I don't know, cause he be doing that shit like it's nothing.
If it's not, how mad you think everybody be if he pardoned everybody that just did that?
Nah, there got to be a limit. There has to be.
Wait, what if Trump said, "Y'all free, go home"? Like he goes like he's his last preference. He waits till like Joe Biden he waits till the 19th. Joe Biden gets in on 20th. He has like a last State of the Union address, whatever, and he goes in front of the country. He goes, "Everybody who did that last week, y'all free." And everybody come home, and Joe Biden be president the next day. How mad would everybody be if Trump did that?
They just gonna do some more dumb shit, and then I'll be like, "Yo, lock their ass up again."
That would be some like wild stuff.
They would be dumb enough to do a part 2.
To do a part 2. Did you see the stuff? They saying it's supposed to be on Wednesday. Everybody attacking every capital in every state. And like that's what they said they supposed to happen. And I don't I don't know if it's true, but like after the Capitol, I don't know what's true. So I don't know. But y'all think it's gonna happen? They supposed to attack every capital in every state.
Nah,
that would be
because they attack.
That's OD.
That's they attacked 2 capitals in 1 year. Remember when Michigan was on lockdown and they was mad about it there, and they went with guns to run in there and make them take them off COVID lockdown.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
And they had then
all them white people.
Yeah, then they got bodyguards and everything. But you were saying what? Something about Trump supporters? You don't understand them?
Yeah, they wild.
I'd be wondering like, okay, yeah, so Joe Biden's about to be president, and I'm still seeing all these people out there with Trump 2020, Trump this, Trump that. All right, so what I was saying was, like, yeah, like Joe Biden just got elected president. They're about to, make that switch, that transition. What's today?
On Wednesday.
About 3 days. They're about to make that transition. Like, and I'm still seeing like all these people out here, Trump 2020 tags, all this like gear, like still decked out. Like, and I'm just wondering like how long is this going to last now that Joe Biden is president, and if this impeachment with Trump goes through like all the way, like he's not going to be able to become president again. So it's just like, how far are they going to go? Like, who are they going to support? Who are they going to follow?
I don't think that's going. I think it's going to happen with that flag. I think it's going to get inducted into the Hall of Fame of all the other racist flags they use, like the Confederate flag, the Don't Tread on Me flag, the Don't Take My
Blue
Gun flag,
Lives Matter.
Blue Lives. It's going to just get inducted into that, and they're not going to put that one down. Yeah,
because like I be seeing like where I work at, this is like I be seeing people with like Trump, like they be having Trump masks on, but then now that Trump isn't like president anymore, or like doing good, like I see him like with Blue Lives Matter like masks on and shit. It's just like They're just letting you know, like, hey, I'm racist. I'm racist. Oh, I'm gonna show you like my different racist shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like.
Well, you said like they come into your job or they work with you.
It's customers.
Oh.
They don't work with me. It's just like
okay.
I just know. It's just like the regulars who come in daily. I just noticed that shit.
Yeah. What's this called? I don't know. I don't think they're gonna get rid of that flag. I just think they gonna hold it forever. But it's funny when they think they hold that one and the Confederate flag, because now those both represent losing now. Because it wasn't like if they had something like Trump was Trump president or whatever, that was a fact. Trump 2020 isn't a fact. That man wasn't the president in 2020.
Right.
Do y'all think anything else gonna happen from this though? Y'all think it's gonna be anything else? Or y'all think they done? That was like, yeah, we done. We chilling out.
Well, like after the Capitol?
You think the arrest got them scared?
Yes. And put on the no-fly list and the no-ride list.
You think so?
Yes.
I think.
You see how shook that? You seen those videos on Twitter? How shook they're acting because they found out they're on the no-fly list and they're like acting a fool. It's just like they're already panicking right there. They're already scared right there.
Imagine you supposed to be on that no-fly list too because you was at the joint and you see somebody get snatched off you. You just sit over there. Like,
and
damn.
Down, like,
that happened to me one time. That happened to me one time in like 6th grade. Everybody got in trouble, and then they was like, everybody who did that come over here. I was still sitting on the side that people was lying, and one dude was like, "And I see you did that," and they called me over there. But not real life. I don't think it's over. I think it's over because the people like y'all that be like, "Oh, I'm scared to be for those consequences." That might happen, but. Most terrorists like are formed like what? Like in the other countries because the US bombs like their country for whatever reason. It could be an unnecessary reason, you know, and they could like just blow up their place. And that upsets them because now you hurt my people or whatever. Right? So I'm just imagining that here. So here's what I think is gonna happen. I think it's gonna be people that are misled that say the election's false and they're mad about that. So they feel like they live in a fraudulent country with a fraudulent leader. And then they see that there's consequences behind their actions finally. They're like, oh, it's not fair, they're mistreating us, and it's gonna build up with anger and I don't know. Whatever happens, if that outcome is whatever happens. That's what I've been like.
It might be
thinking.
It might be done for now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it might be done for now. I think they might be planning something else. I don't know. Who knows? But
I think they're trying to do with like what like we were doing like when it comes to like marching, the protests. They're trying to get their way of like protest, like
which is funny,
protesting
right?
out the way, but it's doing just like all this weird shit.
It's just funny. It's just like they want something to have to march about, you know?
Exactly. Like
it's weird to me.
It's just weird as fuck.
But also, how y'all feel about the stimulus? Like, are y'all mad? Because it kind of was capped a little bit, bro. If you think about it, he said 2,000, right? If somebody say,
can it go down to like 1,400?
Yes, because they already gave us 600. If somebody say, I'm gonna give you $2,000, but they never said in the report. They just said, let's say somebody give you $600, right? And they say, you know what? I'm gonna give you $2,000 the next week, and then they give you 1,400. That equal up 2,000. You was expecting $2,000, right? Thank you. Like what is they like what is this?
Yeah, you know, I've been seeing something like I've been seeing shit about that, and then like I've been seeing like they said, all right, yeah, you're gonna get this 1,400 stimulus, but Joe Biden's says he's pushing for 2,000. But I just like that's just like all a lie.
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna get that 1,400. But they don't want to give us that. You think these people are happy to give us this? Like, really, I don't think these people happy. These people ain't happy to give us this. But it's funny
because this is shut up money.
But yeah, real life is. They're like, be quiet.
Yes, here, take it, damn. Here, damn. That's what it is. Yeah. Here, damn.
Stop asking, dang.
They never have none.
I take all my money. But it's just funny because when these corporations make their own poor decisions and mess up on their own, and they can't adapt to the new market or whatever, and they need a bailout. What does the government do? They bail them out.
Easy.
Like what? Like, hey, I don't fit in this new climate of the world. I need money. Here you go. It's a pandemic. We starving. Some people can't have jobs. Some people got. I didn't even know this. Did y'all know in some cities, well, in black areas, there's like food shortages. And like it's not just like a report I heard this from people that live in DC. They said there's like a food shortage there.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even know. And the thing was, it was on Clubhouse, and this one girl who was in DC was saying it, and the one girl in DC was like, "Yeah, we already know that. I don't know why you bring this up."
Damn.
She's like, "I don't know.
No, we didn't.
You're not even from here. Yeah, why you bringing this up?"
That's why.
Yeah, so I was like, "Shorty, bro, I know something. Like y'all know about
awareness. Y'all want to eat?"
Oh dang, bitch.
I'm sorry.
Dang.
Wait, what was that?
He said, we trying to make awareness. Y'all want to eat? Yo, We have to mark that one. We might have to mark that one. We might have to mark that. We have to mark my. What's wrong with you, bro?
She mad, yo. She mad about like, yo, we trying to help her out. Like she like, we already know.
She might have been in her chest because she ain't want. You know what I'm saying? She already said she from DC.
Maybe she was hungry right there. Damn, nigga, I know, bro. Like,
she was in a bad mood, yo.
I'm not even from here, nigga. Shut up.
She's letting the whole world.
You don't know the fucking struggle. My stomach hurt.
You said she needed a Snickers.
Oh my god.
Dang. But yeah, man. I hope it get better out there.
Oh yeah, that's gonna clean it up. After this,
Yeah, I hope it get better out there. What?
so here to try to sweep.
I was trying to make it better.
Oh, I can't be yelling about this right now. Let's go.
Let's go.
Talk to him.
Dang.
Talk to him.
Who you going for?
I really don't care. I just want
Yeah, I don't care either.
Who you want to go? Who you want to go all the way?
I want Chiefs and Bills.
Chiefs and Bills. Oh.
Yeah, fuck Tom Brady.
Y'all don't give a fuck about Tom Brady. Y'all don't give a fuck about Drew Brees.
You know that stuff with Drew Brees blew over, didn't it?
Yeah, it must have did that
It
racist
blew
shit he
right
said.
over.
It did blow
It blew
right
over.
in the wind.
I'm not saying it's supposed to stick with him or nothing, but it was just like how his teammates were acting, and the people was like the people was slicing it outside of that. It's like honestly, his teammates might not even want to be on his side now. Like what they gonna do? Mess up their routes on purpose now? Like, like he supposed to run a fly. He run a stop and go. Like what? Nah, but what's it called? What's moving on to? What we talking about?
Azealia Banks.
Oh, that's what the internet. We talking about the internet. Oh, what's it called?
Internet.
First of all, you got to tell me about the Azealia Banks. I don't even know what's going on with that. I think I heard a little bit.
Azealia Banks posted on her social media the other day of her allegedly digging up her dead cat, taking that shit out, and making soup with that shit. And supposedly she was eating it. I don't know if she ate it, but the soup that she made with it looked disgusting. Looked like shit. And I wouldn't be surprised if she ate that because she's Azealia Banks.
Wait, why you say that for her?
Because she's weird as fuck. I was just listening to an old Joe Budden podcast where she was a +1 at somebody's dinner party, and she was like she was playing music and shit. Like the host was playing music, and she goes like, "Let's turn this shit up. Like this music is whack. Like let's turn up." And then like one of the shorties that was like attending, like one of the other shorties that was at the host party, she basically told her like in a respectful way to chill out. And then Azealia Banks started tweaking out, saying that she would start breaking shit in his house. All right, so what I was saying about Azealia Banks being invited to this party, she was a +1 that somebody she got invited by, and it was at this host house, and then she got the tweaking out, talking about let's turn this shit up. This music is boring because he was playing music, so she was like, this shit is boring. And then one of the other shorties respectfully told her to yo, chill out. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're wilding out. And then so Azealia Banks was she started tweaking out, saying she would break shit in that nigga's house and whatnot. And then she was like, yeah, I'll break this glass and stab you in the neck repeatedly, and it would be all bloody, and you would love it like it's a Quentin Tarantino movie. And then so she said that. She was about to go grab something or some shit, and so the guy bear hugged her and allegedly threw her out his house. She's really wild. And then she made it seem when somebody was asking her about the story, they were questioning her about the story, that she made it seem like she was kind of rapey vibes. She was I felt disgusting. I felt blah 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 when he touched me, she really tried to flip the script. It's just really crazy.
Every time I hear a story around her, she still has a following low key though.
She does. She really does.
And I don't understand why, because I people will look for her to speak on topics especially black issues and stuff. I really I don't care what issues, I don't really ever really hear from this woman. Every time she either crying about something or she's trying to disrespect somebody so hard.
Yeah.
Like Nick Cannon, the Wild 'N Out thing. Remember that?
Yes.
Dude brought her on the show. She claimed she didn't know what Wild 'N Out was. Got sick because they made fun of her. She was disrespecting DC. First of all, out of
why
all
is she
people,
doing something she don't know what it is?
She
that
said
don't
she
make
thought
sense
it,
to begin
She
with.
said she thought it was a kid thing, like Wild 'N Out. Like she thought it was like a kid's show.
She thought she thought she was gonna be at Nickelodeon or something.
And I forgot who was
Slime.
I forgot who was saying it. It's like you thought it was a kid's show, but all these women was like butt cheek naked out there.
Like
what?
what?
But what's this called? She picked out of all the people try to pick on. She picked on DC, like the worst person. So
The
he said something.
worst.
He said something. She get to crying. But then when she on the phone, she always like. Then when Nick Cannon had that disease, lupus or something, she was like making fun of him for that. That's what you get, and blah blah blah. It's just like she's such a terrible person. I don't know. And now she eating dead cat. Is it true though? They know it's true. I ain't never watched the video.
I saw the videos.
Oh, you saw it?
I saw the videos. She was like the cat was in a bag. Like they found it. The cat was in the bag, but they didn't pull the cat out. Like they just pulled the bag out of the ground. And then so like that was the end of that clip. And then the next clip was like just this pot of soup, and she's just mixing it, and it looks like it's like a big like skull, man. It might be the skull. It just looks like a big pot, like big something right there, like a bowl of something, whatever it was. And she's just stirring the pot, and then she's like, whatever, like the name. I'm just saying, let's say the cat's name is Jared. She's like, Jared, my love, your sweet tender bones.
That's what she was saying?
That's what the caption was.
Oh, I thought she was saying what you was saying while she was cooking it. Like,
that's how I read it. Because the way she was stirring it, she's like, oh,
Shit.
my love, tender, you will be so good.
Should I be mad the cat was alive?
I'm still mad
That's
now.
cruel.
That's nasty.
That's even worse.
No, not like while she was cooking it, but like it was like recently killed. Was it like weirder? Is it weirder if like it was like she just had to put the cat down? Or is it weirder because the cat been dead? It's weird
Been
either
dead.
way.
It's weird. It's weird when it's
That's
been
just
dead.
nasty as hell.
Because when you first kill it, it's like when you kill like some chicken or some shit, and you want to just whatever. But like when it's already dead for like years, like a year or 6 months or some months, like ew, you're just come back for leftovers that's been sitting there for literally like 3 months.
Hey.
And that shit probably stinks.
I think she did it for. You think she did it for clout though?
Yes.
That's
for
what
attention.
That's what I'm saying.
She seeks
bro.
attention.
That's
yes.
the problem with like the internet. Like to me, it's just like celebrities and like I guess people that aren't celebrities, they always looking for clout or something. Like the what's it called? The Kanye Jeffree Star jump. Great segue. What's this called? The Kanye Jeffree Star jump when Shorty made up the story about them, and the jump that made up the story, she got famous from licking toilets in the beginning of Corona. She was like,
shitty
she
mouth
tried to start the
fast.
COVID challenge. Remember that? She was the one that
Doo-doo
started
mouth
it.
fast. Boo-boo mouth fast.
And she the one that made the story. Everybody ran with that jump. And it's not like if people probably like, oh no, everybody's joking. No, media outlets were covering that jump, and Kanye's team had to release a statement. That's how serious it was. His team released a statement. Like what? I wouldn't have addressed it. And then Jeffree Star was like, he tried to say something like, oh, like who knows?
Oh,
He
Jeffree
tried
Star.
to
Yeah.
But they found old tweets of Jeffree Star like tweeting that Kanye with him saying like wild stuff like about Kanye. But it was all cap at the end of the day. But Shorty even said she came out and made the story. Now, so Kanye sue her or just like let it slide?
Sue. So nah, he's probably just let it slide.
He probably would let it slide, but I think people like that, there should be some type of punishment, bro. Because it really like you really have the power on the internet become like a media outlet just right now. Like you could just say whatever and people will run with it.
Yeah.
Like it's wild though. Like random people, but the thing is nobody does fact checking at all.
Nobody cares about the truth when the fact is more. Nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining.
He's about to say fact.
Shit.
No.
I tried to do it good on the first try, but I messed up.
Nah, but
They know what I'm saying though.
What's this called? It's just crazy that but we have two things. You can make up the lie, but people can fact check the lie in 2 seconds, but refuse to do that. Like I remember, like that.
I mean, you can't really fact check that lie.
No, I mean not that one, but they just ran with it with no evidence.
Yeah, they just assumed.
I heard like a big story, like oh shit.
Yeah, it's a big storyline. But my thing is, I used to be like that, like with the not fact checking stuff. But I stopped. I was like, last time I did that, I was like 15. I was out with my grandpa. Was eating somewhere, and I was reading something on Twitter, and it was like Martin Luther King Jr. didn't die from the gunshot. He was smothered in the hospital. And I was like, yo, what? Yo, that's crazy. I was like, I told my grandpa, I was like, look at this. Martin Luther King didn't even die from the gunshot. He was like, "That's fake." I just felt so stupid. I was like, "Never again will I let myself."
Somebody out there probably just still believe that story right now.
Right now, somebody out there right now probably mad. Like, no, it was true. They did it to him. Nah,
I
but
just saw one about Juice WRLD.
what?
That like he didn't, that he faked his death.
What?
Yeah, I just saw one.
Those be
But
like the conspiracy niggas.
The little joints, they were making kind of sense. Cause like, his man just made an album that every single letter in like his album, it's like it says Juice WRLD, it spells out Juice WRLD, and then the last song is a lie. That was weird.
Hey, what's it called? Matt, that's two conspiracies in one day.
What? What's the first one?
The first one's with the Action Park.
Oh damn!
I forgot about that one too.
Matt, the conspiracy guy. Nah, what's it called? I don't know. It'd be too many of the celebrity ones for me to believe in.
Yeah,
bro.
They be saying everybody.
Yeah,
alive,
they
bro.
believe
I saw
celebrities.
you talking about that yesterday.
We talking about that 2 days ago. They just be like, celebrities can't die. I saw one they had an old video of King Von getting out of the car. They was like, hey, King Von ain't gone. He here with us. And I was like, bro, we saw that, man. Like, we saw what happened. But y'all got anything else you want to add to this? We gonna wrap it up then.
Sir. This has been another episode of Nothing But Discussion. The first episode of 2021. Back on it. Appreciate y'all tuning in. You know, the usual. Got the gang with me.
On the drop date. We drop audio on Wednesday, and we drop this on Friday. So, thank y'all for tuning in. That's it.
Gang. Bow.